More than 2,000 head of families victims of Super Typhoons Yolanda in Tacloban City, Leyte, and almost 3,000 beneficiaries in Zamboanga City received relief goods from the HASENE Societal Relief and Welfare Organization based in Germany through the facilitation of the Basilan Ulama Supreme Council in an effort to extend humanitarian help to brothers and sisters affected by the two most worsening natural and man-made calamities facing Bisayas region and the city of Zamboanga just recently. Ustadz Mujahid, Basilan Ulama Supreme Council Vice Chairman and Humanitarian Relief Services Focal Person in the Council, further said that relief goods implementation were in partnership and support of the Team Basilan headed by Governor Jum Akbar, where it also received donation of assorted items from the different line agencies under the provincial government as well as LGU in the province.
It's a German organization, non-government organization. It is for welfare and relief humanitarian organization based in Germany. But they have members from Australia, from Netherlands, from Austria, and different countries in Europe. But its main base is in Germany. First, ang distribution po namin last October 2023 doon sa Tacloban. Dito po sa kaibahan naman, dito distribute namin sa Zamboanga. But our main focus din yung mga biktima po ng yung Yolanda po.
However, transportation, loading and distribution of goods from Basilan via Zamboanga City to Tacloban were made possible through the help and facilitation of the Philippine Army of the 104th Brigade Commander headed by Colonel Carlito Galvez and the Philippine Air Force facilities based in Zamboanga City. He said that the distribution in Tacloban City were made in two batches. One batch distributed last October 26 to 27, 2013, where the HASENE Humanitarian Relief Head in the person of Mr. Murrat Sevinc and party were present, and the second batch was during the first week of November this year, Ustadz Mujahid added. The Basilan Ulama Supreme Council officers likewise agreed in the meeting called by its President Dr. Abul Khair Tarason that while typhoon victims in Tacloban City was fairly extended relief assistance through the facilitation of the Ulama Council in Basilan, Zamboanga City, for families who were innocently devastated by man-made calamities last September 2013 must also be entitled for an immediate relief assistance, as many of them are belonging to an indigent families and yet burn houses and does not have fixed income, the majority of the Ulama officers strongly considered. Hence, as unanimously agreed by the BUSC officers, Dr. Tarason advised Ustadz Mujahid, being the Chairman Committee on Humanitarian Services in the Ulama Council, to coordinate with the Darul Ifta and National Commission Muslim Filipinos of Zamboanga City for the official turnover of the items, goods intended for the IDPs in Zamboanga City, and finally, distribution of the relief goods were successfully conducted last December 22, 2013 at the Joaquin Enriquez Memorial Sports Complex in partnership and support with the Darul Ifta and the NCMF Regional Office 9, as well as the Team Basilan represented by Mr. Anwari Acalon, Provincial Disaster Risk and Reduction Management Council Officer, and Philippine Army Captain Richard Enciso, CRS, representing Colonel Galvez of the Army 104th Brigade Commander based in Tabiawan, Isabela City, Basilan, the BOSC Vice Chairman expressed.
Alas tuloy-tuloy po yung programa ng Team Basilan, at yun na po yung ating Ulama Council directly na facilitate po ng relief na ibigay tulong sa atin.
Dr. Tarason likewise expressed thanks to the HASENE organization for their deep concern over the Typhoon Yolanda victims in Bisayas, the poor and innocent Zamboanga City victims, and the orphanage in Basilan for their generous assistance, and for trusting the Basilan Ulama Supreme Council as their local counterpart in the implementation of their big-hearted assistance. He fully acknowledged and appreciates as well as the support and cooperation of all the stakeholders such as the Team Basilan, who composed of multi-line agencies in Basilan headed by Motherly Governor Akbar, other faith leaders, specifically the 104th Army Brigade Commander Colonel Carlito Galvez, for his unequivocal support in the transport facilitation of relief goods from Basilan to Tacloban City. The Doctor of Theology Tarason remarks.
This relief assistance arrived to us through the Basilan Ulama Supreme Council. We immediately coordinated the chairman of the Basilan Ulama Supreme Council, Dr. Abulay Tarason, and Ustadz Mujahid, immediately coordinated with Team Basilan. And this Team Basilan are composed of the military, the DSWD, and there are so many agencies involved here. At saka nandyan na yung assistance na yan, ang Ulama Council mag-coordinate din dito sa Darul Ifta of Zamboanga City. Kaya nandun sila kanina para at least may katulong kami partners mag-implement, mag-distribute na itong relief assistance dito. At saka hindi lang yung Darul Ifta, kasali yung National Commission on Muslim Filipinos at saka yung siguro yung Crisis Management Committee dahil kinoordinate nila kanina.